Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and we're having coffee in my beautiful floral mug. Kind of matches my sweater, it seems like. Happy Monday. I had a beautiful weekend out in nature. I went up Friday camping with a friend and got to spend a lot of time walking and enjoying what Mother Earth has to offer, and lots of introspection time. Um, I almost chose not to do a video this morning because I'm really in the weeds right now within myself, doing a lot of self-reflection and healing work on some stuff that I've got going on. And beating myself up is generally my method of operation, and I'm choosing not to do that this time. Well, I'm working at not doing that this time. Past habits and ways of thinking about myself have come up, and probably why I created this whole situation to bring me to this spot. I am doing what I tell people to do, which is, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, and show me what's here for me to learn in this very difficult time. And this time I created it for myself. So, yeah, but I knew I was supposed to come on. I haven't looked at any of the cards yet. Don't really know what this reading is about, but pretty sure it will be helpful to someone out there. So the overall guidance card is tune in to the wonder of life. And, I know when this message came through when I created these cards a few years back, it had to do with the children that I got to watch, and the beauty of watching someone look at those little tiny things in life that we just totally walk by as we get older. Children are enthralled with them because they're all new to them. And they are wonders, like watching bugs and finding little plants and just the wonder of what unfolds in front of them. So I would ask for some help if I were you in tuning into the wonder, being made aware of those things in life that are wondrous and that we don't see. Animals is the card that came up in this beautiful Flower of Life card. The energy of animals reflects our instinctual nature, allowing us to draw on their skills and abilities. Our instincts are what we generally describe as a gut feeling, intuition, or psychic ability. Playing or working with or just observing animals, either directly or symbolically, brings us in touch with our own animal nature, an aspect of ourselves often repressed. We are all one. Life is life, flowing from the same source, manifesting as different species. We are all streams of uniqueness, ever expanding. Love and light, ever expanding love and light, experiencing our own path to experience life in new and varied forms. Once you feel your own uniqueness and love, it becomes easy to communicate with all life forms, feeling their originality, instead of trying to communicate through your opinions, values, and conclusions. Animals are fully present in the now, a gentle reminder to adapt and adjust in every situation. Here you will be in the flow, and the path of least resistance will present itself. As I reflected on this situation that I've created this weekend, I saw a little bird land in the little creek I was sitting by, and it was pretty fast flowing creek, and it jumped in and floated just a smidge, bathed and drank, but what surprised me was how easily it was moving through the water as it stood on rocks where water was flowing over, and how it wasn't being moved and it wasn't being upset. And it hit me that it was because its little teeny legs offered no resistance. It was just allowing the water to flow through it. And that is certainly something I am learning in life, is how to offer no resistance. And that certainly has been not something that I've been very versed in, because as a woman who takes charge and gets things done, offering no resistance is something new to me to learn. So enjoy animals, enjoy what they can bring, ask for the guidance that is there for you in situations when you do get to observe them. And certainly dogs are that most beautiful illustration of unconditional love in life. So ask Creator to bring to you opportunities to observe animals, birds, and whatever, and give you the guidance that's there for you in that possibility of doing that. So the next card that comes up is Strength. As we unfold into life and as we are in transformation, which we are at this point in big time, lots of the energy coming through that is very fast ascension energy right now is causing us to be unsettled in our lives and in ourselves. And so ask your divine power for the strength you need and the wisdom you need to get through it, to help other people, to help yourself shine brighter. My light at this point isn't shining real bright, and it is in this period of transformation that I need to go inward, connect more strongly to my higher power, and ask for the strength and courage to see and look at the truth of me, where I have been let go of what doesn't serve me. Beating ourselves up does not serve us, and I'm pretty much a pro at that. So as many of us are, I am in the process of letting go some of the things that I have believed about myself and allowing some other aspects to show up maybe a little brighter rather than the things that I have focused on. This tsunami, and I am certainly in this as right now, is a wake-up call. A tsunami can't help but be a wake-up call. And it's one of those things you can't ignore, and this is definitely what I've brought into my life at this point. The understanding of all of it as to why, I don't know yet. I trust that I will gain from it what I brought it into my life for, and give myself some grace and compassion, because beating myself up is not going to allow me any more quickly the learning and guidance that I brought this to myself for. But it is time to allow the understandings that we need to come in and through us, and know that right now is the best time for us to be doing this, because we are here not by accident. Our humanness is the truth. We came in to be human and experience all that goes with that, and it's not always fun. In fact, a good portion of the time it's less than fun for some of us. So know that the difficult times, again, are the times we pay attention. Ask what it is that is here for you right now, and then give yourself some time to get quiet. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Mandy. And know that these difficult times are here for a reason. And we can learn the absolute most right now if we tune in and are willing, open, and ready. So the next card here is Caught in the Ruins. They're behind that gate. They're in the ruins, but it was in reverse, which is nice. And this is telling me that you're not going to stay here in this difficult time. It is not always going to be such a painful time in life. Things will resolve and heal and move forward. And that is what I hold on to. And I ask you to as well, being open. Again, we learn when it's painful. So if we go to what is painful now and look at what we get to learn and be willing to learn from that. Good morning, Jewel. Good morning, Tony. Thank you. Know that it is a time of great growth, and that is often painful. There is transformation happening. We are shifting into a new self here for our newest path in this life, and it's not always easy. So the last card for today was will, wisdom, and mind. And those are three kind of very quagmires that we can get into. Strong wills are great, but when we come to the place of needing to shift and transform, it can be very painful. And go to the wisdom that we have available to us by connecting regularly to your source, your higher power, the great I am, God, creator, the universe, source energy, and and ask to be given in your mind the insights and wisdom you need. And for someone like me, if you're a Gemini sun or moon, you get in your head a lot. And that for me has always been a difficult place. So I would ask myself, I will ask my creator to take me a bit out of my mind in this thinking thing that I do, so that I can receive that insight in my thoughts and understanding and gain some perspectives that are higher than me right now. Do your best not to take yourself too seriously. Another thing that this is for me, I can get very caught up in my self crap and get very entangled in my head. And so allowing the cords to be cut to all these crazy thoughts, ask Michael in to do that. And we have now the Breath of Life card. The head thirsts without end until it leans down and drinks from the heart. Breath reveals the path back from the contraction of effect to cause, the ever-present point of choice within you. Breathing up, hear the words, I love. Breathing out, hear the words, my creations. And so, again, that's part of this, I love you, God, in all of this pain. It is loving what you've brought to yourself, especially during the very difficult times, because that's when you've given yourself enough love and grace to move forward and know that you'll be all right. Good morning, Julia. And allow this transformational time to flow more easily with less resistance. And again, continually offer yourself the grace you would offer someone else. That may be the biggest challenge some of us have, is to give ourselves grace and understanding and peacefulness in the process of learning and journeying through this life. So another thing, and I'm not sure, honestly, I'm not sure, feel it to heal it. You've got to feel these things. I'm going to have an opportunity to have some really concentrated alone time the next few days, which will be good for me to really get into the feeling of, I tend to run from them, bury them, push them aside, as we do when things are uncomfortable. I need to feel this. I need to get inside and learn from it, and give myself the grace that I would give someone else here. So I think we are complete for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you know of someone who is struggling right now, please share this video with them, and do like my page. It helps build watching. So I thank you so much for supporting me and being here and tuning in to me on Monday, Wednesday, Friday most weeks. And I'm offering you peace and comfort and strength during painful times that we're all going through in one form or another. We have a beautiful, you're welcome, Sue, friend who lost a granddaughter here this week. So if you would all send healing, love, and light to Renee, I know that she could benefit, and certainly the family of this little girl that is now in her spiritual self again. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.